So the last time I was here, they had a candidate forum, and it was disappointing there wasn't more of the public here. The candidates were here and had great discussion for 2.5 hours. So you guys tonight want to have a short meeting. We'll see if we can at least match that maybe, eh? On April 28th, a woman's life was saved from both fire and police departments responded to a report of an overdose and administered naloxone. Fargo Cass Public Health has trained and equipped local enforcement agencies with Narcan using funds provided by the state targeted response on the opioid crisis grant. Agencies that receive the Narcan are the Fargo Police Department, the West Fargo Police Department, NDSU Police, and Cass County Sheriff's Office. Since October, Fargo Cass Public Health has provided Narcan training to 555 people, including law enforcement, schools, and area nonprofits. We're doing a much better job, don't you think, John?
We are.
Yes, much better job. On May 2nd, 5 staff members from the Gladys Ray Shelter and Detox Center presented a breakout session at the 7th Annual White Earth Harm Reduction Summit at Mahnomen, Minnesota. That summit attracted 600 attendees. Fargo Cass Public Health coordinated emergency preparedness and response training exercise at Fargo North High on April 27th. The exercise was designed to test the capacity to set up and conduct a point of dispensing operation where medications would be distributed to residents in the event of a public health emergency. More than 100 people participated in the exercise. Mike Redlinger did participate, and he tried to use his Boy Scout identification badge and could not get past security. So he did help with us. But it was an interesting exercise in which we have to do once in a while, and it shows that we're able to engage in a natural disaster and get proper security in regards to that. There are several interesting and engaging programs for residents at all ages at the library this week and next. The annual Spring Gardening Series is off to a great start, with local gardening experts offering tips and techniques for making gardens healthy and beautiful. Sessions are held Tuesday at 7 p.m. through May 22nd. On May 13 at 2 p.m., the Carson Library will host Crazy Horse family members Floyd Clown and Doug War Eagle, along with author William B. Matson, as they share Matson's book Crazy Horse, a Lakota warrior's life and legend, or legacy, which tells the unique story and history of a legendary leader. Teens will have another opportunity to make up diffuser necklaces for Mother's Day on Tuesday starting at 4 p.m. at the Carlson Library. A lot of things going on. In planning, we always got to figure out what's going on in apartments, and the vacancy rate in apartment continues between 9 and 10%. There was a significant change in downtown vacancy rates, however, declining from 9.68% to 7.28%. The highest vacancy rate continues to be in Southwest Fargo. Vacancy rate is increased to 14.45%. The majority of new apartments are in Southwest Fargo, and it takes time to rent the units. Inspection Department has permitted 2 apartment buildings of 98 units for the first 4 months of this year. We continue to see that go down as far as how many apartments are coming into the metro area. Hey, this is a big day in cleanup. This is Cleanup Week in the metro area. The annual event cleans our cities by giving residents an opportunity to dispose of tires, appliances, and other large items at no charge on the regular garbage pickup day. A complete list of do's and don'ts can be found at the City of Fargo website or at thecleanupweek.com. Commissioner Garrick had the question, can you put mattresses out there? Yes, you can. Bruce Grubb says you just can't tear apart your garage and put it on the boulevard. I think I got it right. And relocation website, MoveBudahawk.com, has ranked Fargo as one of the most popular places to relocate in the United States. Their study looked at thousands of searches done on the site to see which cities and towns in the U.S. are being searched for relocation destiny. In 100 of the 2,000 to the 100 to 200,000 population category, Fargo ranked as the top 25 most searched cities. And it's just up to the commissioners to make sure they stick once they get here, right, guys? Okay. Today we had an interesting display in the lobby. I think you can go out and take a look at that. We had the presence of the NDSU senior architect students under Professor David Crutchfield were out there showing what we'd like to do. Based on the GO 2030 master plan, the exhibit anticipates exciting urban design proposals for the city of Fargo. The students created a variety of models, team reports, individual presentation boards that present an exciting vision for Fargo in the year 2050. Common developmental themes include public transit nodes, increasing density, and health-oriented walkable, bikeable, mixed-use communities. All the great ideas for improving our growing community. Congratulate all those graduating with their bachelor's degree, and most of them are going to continue on to get a master's program. The only thing is they didn't have a budget for me. All of their projects cost well over $300 million, and I'm quite sure if we could pull that from the general fund. But we're going to have the students stand up just like we have everybody else do in this room. So I'll just call your name. If you kindly stand up, we can then give applause at the end. So Joe Bakke, Tyler Bassett, Emily Feigley, Connor Grant, Haley Heitzman, Mitch Nagel, Austin Stolke, and we also have two students that are from Belgium, Charles Van Oost and Florence De Haen. And David, do you want to stand up as well? Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much for coming today, and there's some nice visions we have out there. We'll see if some of the commissioners take you apart later. So.